So this video is going to be about diaphragmatic breath, like this.
If you breathe and it looks like this with your chest raising up, you're doing it wrong.
You're doing it wrong. It's how you breathe. You know how fireplaces, they use those bellows that goes like to push the air out? It's like that. The same thing is happening with your diaphragm when you breathe, pushing and pulling. If you weren't fortunate growing up to have a fireplace and you don't know what this is, I recommend you perform a search query on how bellows work. When you breathe, I want you to imagine your stomach, your tummy and belly, and all sides of your midsection and core are expanding out like a balloon. So you may have seen fireplaces, the thing called a bellow, which essentially pushes the air out for the fire. The same thing is what's happening with your diaphragm and your lungs. Essentially, the diaphragm is the bellow that allows air to come in and out and expand your lungs. You know, this is just my interpretation of it. I'm sure you can find more literature if you Google it, but I'll show you how to practice your diaphragmatic breath. So use a straw to practice. What you can do is imagine you're blowing out. It's great to have that diaphragmatic control because you also can get some of that gunk for asthmatics like me. Get that crap in your lungs from the air out. Gotta get that gunk out, you know? It's not good to have those sounds. So you can also like push the air out without even doing anything. It's pretty cool. What else? Another thing, I learned this myself. I'm sure someone else has learned it first, but when I'm outside, I like to, wet my lips with my tongue, feel which way the directions of the wind is, and then
you can feel the direction of the wind, which way it's going, while you're in your room with the windows closed. If you practice enough,
look at my body,
you can know.
Don't look at your body. Just be who you are. This is what society has done to us, I swear to God. Feel which way the wind is coming and point yourself out the wind. And so when you do your diaphragmatic breath,
notice how my chest also moves and my chest isn't solid because you want to be dynamic. You don't want to do what's not natural.
Fresh oxygen. So, going with the flow is just the best way to go. And that's applicable in any life situation. So, let me tell you how to do this part of the exercise. You want to get a heavy book. This is a cookbook, Joy of Cooking, great book. I'm sure you're familiar with it. Good proper posture. Don't ever strain your neck. Your neck should always be relaxed. Put the book on, and then simple enough, easy enough. Some exercise I do for my posture. It's called like, hey, it's my philosophy that it's your body, so just do what feels good. Understand that the pain response is the body healing yourself, and you know, if you break your arm, you know your arm's broken. If you just have a little pain here or there, like, that is not severe. I fell off a cliff. So you see the scar right here? I literally fell off a cliff while riding a bike. And I'm still kind of scared to bike, so hopefully I get back into that one day. This scar right here, my head got cracked open and you could see my brain. This was when I was 6 years old. And so I know what pain is, and just, you do you, you know? But increasing your pain tolerance is such a great thing for your body, your brain, your muscles, your skin, your dignity, your self-respect, how you feel about yourself. You know, society.
There's a lot of things wrong in the world, and a lot of things that are wrong are from people not really accepting themselves or dealing with prior traumas. The human ego likes to cope with things through a lot of bad things, you know, a lot of things that aren't right at an inherent level because they cause real harm. Yeah.
I don't know why that light is doing that, but I'm gonna have to edit this video. What am I doing?